Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's team call. I'm super excited to be here with all you beautiful ladies. Tonight, we're going to be hearing from our wonderful teammate, Lacy Cook. She's going to be talking to us about having a growth mindset. I love it, and I can't wait to hear from her. Before we start, lift four, listen to me, transform 20. How are you liking it, guys? Can I get a whoop whoop? Yes, I'm loving it. I feel like the 20 minutes goes by like this. Like we're pretty much like dragged and beat up, but then right when you're like, I can't breathe, it's over. That's how I like to describe it, you know? But I'm loving it, and I think that it's going to take a while for us to be sharing this, for people to really be like, okay, so remember to be diligent and talking about it and sharing about it, because we're still kind of like transforming before people's eyes. And so that's how we're going to like keep getting the interest in this. And I think that, you know, come week 3, 4, where it's really going to like, you know, it'll lay a good foundation for our February, because truthfully, it's the first time they're seeing us doing it and stuff. And, you know, before this point, people just had to take our word for it. Now they're really taking they're seeing us happen. So be a little patient for that, girls. Plus, as you go getting results and your body goes changing, people are going to be like, I want that. So remember that your commitment to this program is going to either leave your business stuck or take it to the next level. And I know people like, Jess, you don't have weight to lose. You're not in it for the weight loss, but you're focusing more on commitment and showing up for yourself and doing it for your health. And so people will still, like, you're still taking us on a journey. And your transformation will be like, look, I committed to this. Before, I didn't have time. And I think you really need to touch on that too, Jess. Like, talk about where you were 2 months ago, 3 months ago, that you've always been a fitness girl, but you lost yourself because you were so busy, you know? And I think you really need to talk more about that. But yeah, if you need to lose weight, guys, that is where you take your business to the next level. So whenever you want to, like, you know, skip a workout, not do your thing, say, I want to grow this business. And I know that my transformation pictures depend on this. So do we have any good news? Has anyone made any Success Club points this month? I know Diana just had a sale. Did she buy it? Junie just had a sale. Give us a whoop whoop if you've had a sale. Elizabeth? Yeah. Any kind of sale. It doesn't have to be a challenge pack. All right, we got like 3 whoop whoops. The month is still young, guys. The month is totally still young. So there's plenty of time to be planting those seeds, and then we can explode at the end of the month. If you guys plan your months properly, I know that right now, because Transform has been out, we've just been like promoting something, right? But I think that after this kind of the dust settles, you really need to look into getting that schedule where it's like you're just sharing for the first week, then you invite, then you talk. Like, if you space your months out like that, like, I promise you, it's so much more fun than constantly always just saying, hey, join my challenge, join my challenge. So I hope that as you girls go getting consistent, you will get into that good groove of figuring out your schedule so that it could just feel more smooth and not so like desperate, if you will, okay? Anyways, I'm going to turn the time over now to Junie, who's just going to briefly, Junie, I guess I'll give you till about 45. So we got about 10 minutes to talk about this. So take it away, Junie. Talk to us about our trackers and our new team goals and what we're doing with nighttime hustle and daytime hustle.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen because I can explain it. All right, so for those that don't know about the nighttime hustle or the morning grind. Basically what we're doing in those meetings is we're doing, so obviously if you guys have seen this tracker, there's 4 vital behaviors, and the second part, the second section, is connect, invite, and follow up. And that's where we all kind of, I mean, at least for me, I'm talking for myself, lack in that area. So if you want to be able to check those items off, then we're going to be focusing on the first section, the second section, the first section of that section. This one you guys post and do IG stories on your own already, so you don't need to do that with us.
So blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries.
What? Was that for me? So, and then the third session, after the story section, you go here and we're gonna respond to all the likes. So any post that you recently posted or any responses or polls that you guys have had in the most like last 24 hours, you guys are going to respond back those likes. Then if you have a challenge group going on, you could definitely invite. So we're going to be focusing on these within a 45-minute span, I think it is. So within 45 minutes to do that, and that way we have those checked off. And basically, the point of it is for us to do this every day. And Ken Carter, if you guys don't know who he is, he's kind of like a organizer for corporate. He says if you do this for 8 weeks, you're going to see your business flourish. So the point is for us to do this every week, and for 8 weeks, or for the 6 weeks that we're doing Transfer 20, to kind of get in the habit of doing this, because that is where you're going to see your business grow and where your team is going. So the other trackers, and I just want to focus on this one because I think we're all coaches or emeralds. And if you want to go to diamond, then this is the tracker you want to do or look at and kind of go where you are. So this tracker, how it starts is you have the qualifications here to be a diamond. So you have to have 25 leadership points. That's the first section. Then you have to have at least 1,000 points for 5-week cumulative team volume on the second section. Then the third section is talking about the diamond rank, how many people you need. And the fourth section is you need, I think it's 1 emerald coach to be a team builder, to qualify for team builder. So this section, it kind of like makes you use the tracker. So right here, it has 52 weeks laid out for you. And then you're going to track every month what you need for to reach leadership points. And so this section right here tells you each month you have to sell 3 challenge packs and do at least 2 of the following A, B, C, or D. So you have to check these off here and do that consecutive. So when we get to I guess either you join Lily or us, so this is kind of like on the back end, so you can kind of go over it with Lily one-on-one, so she kind of explain it a little bit better. But here's already broken down into weeks so we have only 2 weeks left for January. So if you haven't hit Success Club, it kind of pushes you to kind of hit certain metrics for that week, so that you could have, and review your team volume so that you could be able to be a diamond. And then here you kind of visually see how many people you need under you, so that you can reach the diamond rank. And then how do you help somebody go as an emerald, or to qualify for team builder, you have to have 1 emerald under you, 1 new emerald for 2019. So it's a little, there's actually if you guys go to Beachbody, I think I said it already, but Beachbody Champions page, there's actually a training on this particular tracker. So if your goal and your goal is to get to diamond and beyond, this tracker is going to help you start there. So along with this tracker, because they both kind of like go along and tag along together, because without these vital behaviors, then you're not going to have a team. So if you really want a team, you're going to be considered team builder within a 12-week period, I would say. So that is what we're doing for the 6 a.m. and nighttime hustle. Anybody have any questions in that regard?
So I know some of this may seem like, TV, PV. I mean, guys, whatever you don't understand here, just look it up, study it. This is our business. And I think this is where we need to, this is where we make the money. This is where we make the money. So we got to focus on that and really mastering and learning. So TV is team volume, PV is personal volume.
But all of that, just so you guys know, all of that information
is in the training.
Like it's in the Beachbody Champions page. Like you have to do it by units if you want to learn more or be a little bit more under. Like they explain it better. I'm just telling you what I know about it. So and then Lily knows how to get to diamonds, so she'll help you. You know, that's your goal. You have to have that tracker with her, and she'll work with you to get there. So
yeah. So the goal is, I mean. Summit is, how many of you girls are going to Summit or at least planning to go to Summit? That's a lot of you, right? That's almost a good chunk of our team. Well, guess what, guys? Summit is where you're going to get recognized for a rank. You walk in, they give you your medal with whatever, like set a goal. I want to be diamond by Summit. I want to be
June 6th. Use the last day to qualify.
June 6th?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have till June. I know I don't want to go to diamond my same rank right now. And so I would love to go to Summit 4 or 5 star. You girls, if you set your mind to it, you could do it. So I just say, you know, the hustle and all the focus is going to be for Summit. Like we want to have our rank and be at a certain place by Summit. And I think that would be like an awesome team goal. Like that's what we're doing the nighttime hustle for. That's what we're doing morning rise and grind for, because come Summit, this is where we want to be. We want to be recognized, you know, in a certain rank. So anyways, thank you, Junie. This is awesome. I love the momentum going on our team right now. And we can only go up from here, guys. Ashley Mole said, I listened to that national wake up call and I was just with my jaw dropped. Like, she says she didn't change any training. She didn't do anything different. The only thing they changed was like the belief and the momentum in the team. And I feel like we are drinking that kind of juice right now on our team, which is awesome. So keep it up. All right, guys, we're going to turn the time over to Lacy. Lacy, take it away.
Hello, you beautiful angels. Can you guys hear me? Okay. So I wanted to talk about like personal development, mainly because it's changed my life so much. It's changed me as a person. Not a lot of you, well, nobody really knew me before I joined Beachbody. And I feel like just this whole journey, it's changed my outlook on life. And I think that personal development, it's really true that it is, your business is a reflection of your personal development and who you are as a person. Before, when I first joined Beachbody, I think Lily was like, do you do personal development? And I was like, I mean, I know Joyce Meyer's entire life story. Like, I was like, yeah, I know personal development, but I had no idea. I was like, I had no idea. So, so once I started joining and I started doing it, I started noticing a change in myself because I struggle with depression and anxiety really, really bad, to the point that some days I don't even want to leave my bed. But I started reading and I started like immersing myself in this, and it's completely different than what I thought it was. So I think the way that it's helped me the most with my business is that it's helped me with communication skills, and it's built up my confidence like a lot. And I think that just immersing yourself and listening to that growth, shout out to Tony Robbins, because he's changed my life. That is my man. If you don't listen to him, you should, because he is thebomb.com. But it's changed me to the point where I'm like, I don't really care who I am, because I am who I am. When I started joining Beachbody, I thought that I had to be like a certain type of person. I was like, well, I feel like I have to be this type of coach, and I have to post this type of content, and I have to put on this type of, content for other people. And then once I started reading more about like just embracing who you are in your business and having genuine connections with people, I started to be more confident in myself. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe some people won't accept me for who I am, but that's okay because I'm confident in my business and I'm confident that I can help other women. And that's kind of changed my outlook on everything. And I think that when you're constantly changing your outlook and you're constantly changing your perspective, it changes your business. And I can feel it because now I notice it in my stories. Like I have like a lot of people that reply back and they're like, I look forward to watching your stories every day. I love your confidence. And that is something that really reflects when you grow as a person. But one thing I did want to share, I heard this on the radio the other day. Ariana Grande said it actually. She said, music is not my job. Self-care and self-love and self-growth is my job. Music is my dharma, but growing as a person is what I do for a living. And I think that is so just beautiful. If you don't know what a dharma is, it's pretty much when you have a special or unique gift and you combine that special or unique gift with a service to others. And I think that is so powerful. We each have our own special and our own unique gifts. And when we do combine that with like genuine compassion for others and having empathy and having genuine conversations, it really helps our business grow and helps us grow as a person. But it is very true that your business cannot grow if you are not growing as a person. So I wanted to share some of the things that I have that I do, like just different things for personal development. One thing is a vision board. I have a vision board probably everywhere. Y'all are gonna be like, this girl's real weird, but I have like a cork board. I have like a notebook that I actually drew out all of my goals. And then I have one on Pinterest and I think that the Pinterest one is really, really powerful because when you're like just scrolling before bed, you can just look back at that vision board and pin more things. And it pretty much subconsciously puts it in your brain, all of these things that you have, these goals, and you're going to wake up every single day with these goals and these visions. And it's going to help you achieve them. Another thing is audio podcasts and books. The first book that I read was Girl Wash Your Face. I didn't love the book, but when I listened to Rachel Hollis speak, I was like, oh my gosh, hold the phone. This girl is amazing. She's an amazing speaker. I actually went to the movie theater not that long ago and saw her little documentary thing that she made about her life, and it had like her Rise conference in it. But yeah, so she's amazing. But also Tony Robbins said that once. Say it again. And then definitely books. But one thing I did want to say that I do every single day, and I thought this was life-changing for me. I make a daily mantra every single day when I wake up. And I first learned about what a mantra was when I was in therapy a couple years ago. My therapist said, you need to have a mantra for your life. And I didn't really know what it was, but she said basically what it is every time you feel down or you feel sad or you're feeling like you're about to slip, you just say this mantra to yourself. And she was like, well, what do you think about yourself? And it's really, really hard for us to say something about ourselves. And so she was like, well, what does your best friend think about you? And I was like, well, Rosie, she would say I'm a badass. So that was my mantra for like a long time. Every time I got down, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not letting this affect me. I'm not going to let this person get me down because it doesn't matter what they say because I'm a badass. And I think that is relevant to your business because if, say, someone ghosts you or someone that you really were talking to for a long time, they were messaging you and they stopped and now they're not interested, or maybe they joined Herbalife or something, I don't know. Just when that happens, you can just say, well, what does my team think about me? My team thinks I'm amazing. My team thinks I'm a rock star. My team thinks that I'm killing this SHIT. And my team thinks that I am a badass. And I think that's something that we can all totally just go back to. What does my team think of me? And another thing that I really, really, really enjoy that I think is really big for personal growth is spending time alone. I don't know like what your schedules are like, but I think even like 10 minutes is so, so powerful just to like sit by yourself. If you have kids, I don't know, get a babysitter and like just go to a coffee shop Like I cannot tell you how many times I go to a restaurant alone, I go to coffee shops alone, and I just sit and I'm weird. I'm real weird, but I just sit and it's so comforting. But yeah, I think alone time is super important for growth because everybody needs to be alone. Sometimes our days can get really hectic and loud and just too much, but it's really powerful to be alone. And then another thing that I have found that has helped me so much is gratitude lists. I get so crazy about gratitude lists that sometimes I'll put alarms on my phone and I'll just have an alarm like throughout the day, and I'll be like, all right, I'm going to stop everything I'm doing and I'm going to be really thankful for everything that I have right now. And it kind of puts everything into perspective, and it really gets you going, and it gets me hyped up. And that's what I do first thing in the morning as I wake up, and I'm so thankful for everything that I have. And I think that putting that perspective in your brain helps your business, because what do you have to lose when you're messaging other people? Because you already have so much in life. You already have this life, and now you have this business that you're already rocking. And if somebody's not responding to you, you're a badass. but yeah, so that's pretty much the extent of my personal development. I didn't really write a whole lot out because I probably would get really anxious. But I did want to end with, does anybody have any like personal development books or any podcasts or anything new that they want to share? Anyone? I think I said Tony Robbins.
I'm actually listening to, yeah, I think I sent it to you guys already, but she's like a top recruiter in the network. Her name is Elizabeth Harkey, and she just started podcasting, but just her content is so helpful. And it's not like she's dedicated to like MLMs, she's like generalizing it, and it's very helpful like for us to, as moms, to empower and like to think about kind of outside the box and how to organize our lives better. So it's called Scaling Up. I like that one.
Cool. Does anybody else have anything?
I had to go get my charger. What were you asking?
Oh, never mind. I just asked if anyone had any podcast, books, or anything that they wanted to share or enjoyed or thought was really helpful. I can't hear you.
That Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, because I saw her too in the theater and I've been following her a long time. And I listened to her book, but now I'm reading it and it's really good.
I listen to, actually guys, I spend a lot of my time not really listening more to like business stuff. I'm like so fascinated with like marketing and business. So one of my favorite podcasts that I just learn and geek out so much is Online Marketing Made Easy. Oh, I love her podcast. Online Marketing Made Easy. And she mainly talks about like creating courses, but it's all about how to market yourself and all that. And it's just so good. Anyone else? I need to like just praise Lacy. That was amazing, guys.
I have a book that Ceci actually got me for Christmas, and it's called Unstoppable Influence. I'm into like chapter 3, and it's called Be You, Be Fearless, Transform Lives. And it's such a great book because it actually gives you like homework to do daily. So if you read it in the morning, it's something that you can just kind of reflect back to and just make sure that you're reminding yourself, that you're here for a reason, and, and it has so many other great lessons in it. So it's Unstoppable Influence by Natasha Hazlitt.
Cool.
Oh, I did have one more thing. This is really weird, but my boss came up to me this week and he was like cleaning out his office because he's retiring, but he was like, Lacy, look what I found, because he knows that I have this routine that I get up every morning and I do my gratitude and meditation and workout and all that. But he showed me this piece of paper that his dad created the company. His dad wrote on this piece of paper in 1972, I am devoting the next 2 years to waking up every single morning with meditation, reading, knowledge, and creating more genuine like experiences with new people and new customers. He was like, my end result is to have $2 million in business within the next 2 years. And he achieved that goal. He like exceeded that goal. And now the company makes like $9 million a year. But that was like his goal, is to improve himself, to improve the business. And it worked because they're a really big local known insurance agency. But I just thought that was really cool because he stopped me and he was like, it was dated in 1972. And that was something that he did every single day to improve himself and improve his business. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is how you do one thing is how you do everything. So I love that. I'm reading an audiobook called oh God, I just like forgot the name. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Has anyone else read that? No, it's like breaking the habit of like what's in your head and how what you think actually like neurologically, like scientifically is what you become. And it's all about like how the thoughts that run in your head are actually like you're manifesting them into the world. So it's like, I love it so far, and I love it in audio form. So that's like the one I'm doing right now. And I love Tony Robbins so much.
Me too.
One time I watched him live. He was live promoting like his new book for 3 hours, and I watched the entire thing. I was just glued. I cried. Like it was amazing. I love him too. I haven't been showing him. Where do you follow, like, where's Tony Robbins showing up every day?
I listen to him on YouTube.
He has a podcast also.
He has a podcast on Spotify, and then I just YouTube, like, I'm on YouTube all day. Yeah.
He has the podcast on Stitcher too, if you're not an iPhone person.
Okay.
Do any of you listen to Gary Vee?
Yeah, he's cool too.
That is like my guy.
I love Gary. I had to, like, he just.
Too much sometimes?
It's not that. It's like, how many times can I hear, like, that he hustled, that he came from nowhere, that his dad was an immigrant. It's like, he'll share his story, like, we get it, Gary. But I get it. He gets new followers all the time, but.
The thing that I just love about him is that he just says, like, do what you want and go after it. And that's, like, what I get from him all the time. It's just, like.
And he teaches patience.
Yeah.
He's all about patience, and that's what I love. He's like, guys, if you're 13, work another 10 years, however, like, he's like, shut up, patience.
Yeah. And I also read his book, Jab, 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 Right Hook, which is kind of like tying into what we do. And I don't know if anyone else has read it, but it's like basically like you jab and you give, and then you ask. So like jab, 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 right hook. So it's like you provide value and you give to everyone. And then when comes a point when you need to ask them for something, they'll trust you and want you and know that you're basically what we're trying to do is like show them that where we have their back. So it's called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And it was so good. So.
Yeah, that was one of the first books I read of his. That's awesome. Didn't you read Crush It too?
Yeah, and Ask Gary Vee Show or whatever that one was. But I listened to that on the audio. Yeah, Crushing It was really good too. It was super inspirational.
So much.
What was the one you just mentioned, Jessica? The one with the habits? Is it by Tony Robbins?
No, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. It's by, let's see. I'm listening to it on Audible. By Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, Lacy, I'm going to ask you, I guess this will be fun to start, and maybe we can even all share this on our page, but I'm going to say something, but I want you to be thinking about this. But I'm going to ask you, just how has your life changed since you became a coach? Like, I know you shared that with us, so maybe it's what you shared with us today, but just something that I'm going to share on my stories, okay? So I'm just going to ask you, and then you'll answer it for us.
Oh, like you're going to record it?
Yeah, I'm going to put you on stories. But
okay.
I want to just, I don't know, girls, I just want to tell you that I don't know, I just feel really good. Just hearing Lacy speak tonight, like we have so much potential. Junie has just been stepping it up. I've always known she had that potential because she's just like really good at so many stuff. And I love truly that we can all take our strengths. You just talked about stuff that, you know, aren't necessarily my strengths, and, you know, it's just, we're all helping each other in this. But I just feel really good about just the dynamic and all the, you guys all bring something different, and it's so cool. Everybody has something different to contribute, and it's valuable to this team, and it just means so much. And hearing Lacy speak tonight, I'm just blown away, for real, Lacy. Like, I've been seeing your passion. Like, I could feel that in your post. I see it. I see the confidence. I see the stuff you're posting. It's bleeding through. So just know that. And just knowing your, like, the struggles that you've had and how far you've come, like, that makes me so proud. And I'm really happy for you to be making these changes, because I also want to point out, girls, like, this is what coaching does. Like, she just shared that because of coaching, personal development has changed her life. Like, that's what you guys have. That's the gift that you can give someone else. So share that boldly. Share that. Like, to me, I'm like, oh yeah, everyone knows about personal development. But no, they don't. They don't know about this. So, man, if hearing Lacy tonight is not testament that, like, you need to share this business, this opportunity with more people with pride, like, I don't know what else could. So I'm just so blown away. Thank you so much, Lacy. All right, I'm gonna ask you. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see if I could put you on speaker view. Okay.
Gonna wing it.
All right, guys. This is Lacy. The rest of our team is all here. We're all gathered. This can scroll down. There's more people here. Lots of people showed up. She spoke on our team call tonight, and I'm gonna ask her, Lacy, just tell us a little bit about how your life has changed since you became a coach. How long have you been a coach?
I've been a coach since September. I think that my life has changed in such a dramatic way, because I feel like coaching has taught me that it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, where you've been. We can all come to the same place, and we can all just grow with each other. I've learned to grow my mentality and just become a beautiful person inside and out. And it doesn't matter where I came from, because I can be whoever I want to be, and I can inspire other women to do the same. And that's kind of how I've changed. I feel like an entire new person, and I'm so optimistic, and I'm so happy all the time, and I can be myself. I'm crazy, and I can do it.
All right, I'll tag all of you girls, so maybe you can share that, guys. Hold on. Where am I? Gallery view. Okay. Anyone else? We got 5 more minutes. Anyone else have anything to say? I really hope that you guys signed up for the Success Club trip, and you make that your vision. You put that on your vision board. Did you guys see that on the team page? How many of you signed up for the opt-in list for the Success Club trip? Alex, did you not see it? You guys saw it? On the team page, look it through the team page. I put the link for you guys to opt in, to be invited to go to the, because see, what happens is we're all going to get our invitations. All the people that hit Success Club and like qualified last year, we're going to get invited for 2020. Now, this year, you could still redeem yourself, get on that list, be hitting Success Club, and you could get invited to go for 2020. The more often you hit Success Club, the higher you will rank up in that wait list. So, I don't know. That was like my last year. When I came in late into the game too, so I had to be one of those people that got off the list, and I did. I made it my business to get off that list. I wanted to go on that trip so bad. So I hope you guys, but if you don't put your name on there, then you won't. There's no list for you to climb up. So, all right, guys, I will see you in 6 a.m. hustle. Remember, so far it's been me, Jess, Amy, Junie, no. Junie started this and she hasn't showed up for one. I'm like, how are you gonna say let's all wake up at 6 and then never come? But
the one who said to wake up at 6 was phenomenal, and she wanted to do it at 6. I said, let's do this every day, but I didn't say the 6 a.m. idea.
All right. Well, phenomenal, Maria. It was your idea. No, honestly, I'm just the kind of person like whatever. Like I need to do this. Like I need to wake up early. I was snoozing at least 20 minutes every day and we were rushing. It just wasn't good. This is going to be good for me. So thank you for, regardless, Junie. I still blame you for being the one to start it. So you're getting the credit.
Okay.
But thank you because I needed this change. So just knowing you girls are there, I wake up. You asked me what wakes you up is that. I'm like, oh, the girls are there. I gotta go. So anyone's free to join us. And who's rolling out the nighttime crew? Like we need someone committed to the nighttime crew to lead the night people.
Junie and I have met.
Okay. So do you just have an ongoing link?
No, so we were trying to determine how many days to do it because I just don't know her schedule and how everybody's schedule is. So, but yeah, me and Alexandria were the founders of that.
Okay, the president and vice president of Nighttime Hustle. Nighttime Hustle and Morning Rise and Grind. I love it. All right, girls. Can someone take a picture and then tag? Oh, hold on. Do you guys have your phone? I have Lacy's video still up. Someone take a picture, a boomerang of us. I don't see any phones. Somebody.
I don't have my phone. It's charging.
Okay, go, Alex. Cheese. It's gonna end.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
All right.
She didn't take a picture of herself. She has herself out of their shoes.
Yeah, go. Do it again.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Alex, do you guys want to be tagged in Lacy's video to share that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll tag everyone. Oh, I gotta tag you in 5 videos. Okay, I'll figure it out. Bye, guys.
Bye.